There you go, guys. Well, update time again for another weekend. So what have I been up to this weekend? Well, I've mainly been using my little Sandblaster here I bought this week, and I've been cleaning up underneath the car, and I've done a little bit around the back here. I'm not going right back to bare steel or anything. Well, not where I need to anyway, but I'm just getting in here and cleaning up all these areas and getting rid of the worst of the, well, as much as I can of any sort of rusty sort of surfaces or any loose scale or anything like that. I don't know if you can see. You can, I suppose. So you can see this all looks pretty clean. Like I haven't got it really any of it back to bare steel, except for the, you know, like these patches like that have blown back to bare steel. Like you can see, it's all pretty clean. But I haven't done yet. I haven't done under here. As you can see, like it's nowhere near as clean and as fresh looking as this. So it's I basically just want to get it nice and clean so I can, obviously once I get rid of all the grit and shit out of the road, once I've sort of finished, I'll blow it all down and I'll possibly try and get in here with some sort of wax and grease remover or something, and then I'll rust treat it all. I'll possibly do all the repairs like in the floor first. I'll just get down here, likes of, you know, these bits here, and you know whether I can spot repair some of these, because like, you know, the whole bulk of that panel is pretty good apart from, you know, there's just the odd little spot in places, you know, like I'm probably going to have to make a piece in here because it's not worth just trying to repatch that, but if I can just put a small patch in there, you know, make bits up like that, you know, and just possibly just, I don't know, whether I can get away with doing some little spot area repairs. But it's all come up pretty clean. I've done around inside this wheel well too. I'll turn the old torch on because it helps a lot to see when you're under here. So I've done the bulk of this. I haven't finished up in this area yet, but I'm not going to sandblast this bit. I've sort of sandblasted sort of the worst of just that edge. But I'm going to cut all this out, so I don't see the point in wasting time trying to sandblast that. Now once I cut it off and figure out what bits I'm replacing, I'll sandblast the edges then and clean them all up so it's ready to weld back on. But you know, I've found some little spots in here I've got to do some repairs on. But yeah, it's that little sandblaster. You know, you could bring things back to bare steel, you know, because you know, you see the spots there where it's basically right back, but I'm not trying to achieve bare steel, but I just want really clean, the best I can, so at least when I got everything, all the little spots repaired with rust and holes and little bits and pieces, I can go through and prep it all and put a rust inhibitor, you know, in here, and then probably prime it and then put a texture undercoat on it, and then put a sealer coat on it like a flat or a semi-gloss black or something underneath here, and then it'll be really well protected, because basically like it's no real major protection under here. Like it's obviously just, I don't know, sort of runs some sort of thin undercoating under here, and that's all that's ever been done. You can sort of see up in here, you know, where I haven't blasted that dirt off and I haven't sort of finished in this bit here for getting all the worst of the scale off, but you know, I'm still going to go back over some of the slightly heavier areas. But man, that little blaster for what it is, and the compressor's keeping up with it, but it's definitely giving it a working pretty hard. I'm going to have to stop because it's getting a wee bit low in oil on the sight glass, so I might stop for the weekend and get a wee bit more oil and top it up, because it seems to be breathing a wee bit heavy. So it's not like and running flat out all the time trying to do this, but so hopefully it's alright when I'm painting. But I've still got a hook now with the air tank up to it, so hopefully that might just relieve a bit of the heavy pressure off it. When I get that other tank hooked up to it and hook another air line, well, hook a big air line, a huge big air line between the two of them, probably an inch or something like that, or close to inch, or 19mm, or quarter of an inch air line between the two, so they flow between the two real quick. And then I run my main air lines actually off the second tank, so I'm not sucking direct off the compressor tank. Well, it's not so bad if you're just doing little bits and pieces, or using a dust, to blow some air around, or pumping up a bike tire or something like that. When I'm painting, I want to be taking my air line as far away from the compressor as I can, so I'm not getting any water in it or moisture. I'll put a water trap and bits and pieces in it, but so that's sort of what I've been doing there. And I've done the insides of those front pillars with those backs, those door hinges and stuff. They've come up pretty good too. Just the worst thing is just cleaning the grit up afterwards. I'm probably having to sweep up here underneath here probably every half an hour or so, and re-sieve it all and put it back in my little sandblaster. It works really well. Holds supposedly 23 kilos of grit at a time, and I can keep going for probably 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour at a time before, well, it's still not even run out, but before it starts getting low. So that's about what I've been up to this weekend. So yeah, I will eventually go right down underneath the whole car. I think I've got hold of a tunnel for the front, and possibly parts of some floor, as much as I can get anyway. That's reasonable to do that. Change that front bit over and make that right again, and then on the rest of the driver's side footwell, I'll make it, because I'm going to order me finally going to order my bead roller this week coming, which will be good. And then hopefully it'll only take a few days to get here, and then I can start making some of these repair panels up, and sort some bits out for here and the outer skins. Not that I really need a bead roller for that, but I can probably just help me. I could probably use like one of the square edge rollers and actually roll that edge in a bit for the outer skin. That'll help a little bit, I guess. And probably these pieces I could probably put the profile and just roll it on, instead of trying to hammer and dolly it and get it all nice and square or whatever. So I can actually use a nice true, well, it's not a true edge, but I can just do it all on one thing. So yeah, so it works quite good. I'm happy with how it's going on, but I just need to give the compressor a bit of a break, and I'll need the sight glass is getting a little bit low, so I want to top that up so I don't destroy the bloody thing before I get painting. Even though it's still under warranty, so like if it does happen to not like doing this, I can probably get my money back and maybe try get something a little bit bigger if it comes to that. So it's good. I'll leave it at that, and we'll show you some more next time.